You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Yeah, baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T. Yeah, you show me you're a pretty girl.
Hi guys, we are back in the garage finally on the Lexus. Finally the prop shop was fixed. Now it's bolt in. I had to cut down this to the size that hind cells because it was too long. Obviously originally there was the rubber bit in it, the Grebo. So that's the back bit. Here is the hydraulic thing. This goes back and forward, so I could fit it nicely so it's half the give. Here's the middle yoke, center bearing. That's bolted. Here's the front, which originally they did drill the holes on 107 millimeters PCD, but it's 110. And this is the biggest flange for the yard. But it is in. Obviously we still need to do clutch bit, bleed that and everything. But what I'm gonna do now, I will start it with the gear in and just check for rattles, noises and stuff. Alright guys, so here goes nothing. I will turn the key and let's see if the wheels will be spinning. Now it will not start because the battery was off and the immobilizer was disconnected. It needs to sit on the key like 15 minutes to start it. But in theory with the gear in, because we don't have a clutch yet, we don't have a clutch connected, it should spin the wheels. Let's try. So the ECU is synced with the immobilizer right now. I believe so, it should be. And now I will start it with the first gear in, obviously because clutch it's not engaged, it's not connected yet. The clutch pedal is not connected yet. So that's why I just started with the gear. It doesn't have exhaust, but I will try to listen for any dangerous sounds. I will try to, I don't know if it's even possible because it's so loud without the exhaust, but I will try anyway. Here goes nothing. So the wheels are spinning. Now I'm working on the clutch pedal. Set up the bolts here. One in back. And the pedal stop. Hopefully I'm not overstretching that, but I can't right now tell before I connect the hydraulic line to the gearbox. I can't tell if this is enough to engage the clutch or disengage, or if it's too much. Hard to tell right now. So just pile it up so it's not wiggly. Left a little bit like that. Slack. There's a hole. Yeah. But what it does, unknown. Because it's so when I install that. So when it's here, I need to tie these ones as well. And hit it inside. If I can get the camera there. Yeah, that one. With that one you tune the slack. So I think it's enough to move once. So it's not overstretching, but at the same time I don't know guys what I'm doing, so to be honest, it's trial and error. Oh, let's keep going. So we back at the bleeding the master cylinder, aka the pedal. So I have a 4AN line coming from bottom of the car, which is connected to the master cylinder, obviously to our pedal, because it's a master cylinder and the pedal set on all together. Normally you have it in the engine bay, but no, this is a different setup. Anyway, so that 4AN line, it goes straight away to the reservoir, and now I will set up my GoPro so I can watch the bubbles coming, and we're gonna bleed it. Alright guys, so now we got no bubbles. I won't cap it off, and let's hope we will not introduce too much air into it. The second thing what I need to do is to bleed it from the slave cylinder, and I will do reverse bleeding. So we will take a little bit of fluid out from the reservoir and feed it from the bottom. Alright, let's do that. I know it changes gears in the air. It spins the wheels in the air. Let's see if that clutch actually bites. Let's have some resistance. No gears. Hey guys, so it's almost a week later and I still have a problem with the clutch being blocked properly. It still keep dropping air, and I'm thinking it's because the airline's getting squished against the tunnel and it's pushing on the quick release. It's maybe taking the fake air in. And if you have a problem with your car to be fixed, only what you can do is throw more parts and fuel set them, and obviously time. So that's what I did. I think our solution in form of iron cast, the slave cylinder, is the same specifications as the OEM BMW, but this one is from Brembo and it's iron cast compared to plastic one what I have on my gearbox. And I have this contraption, which is remote bleeder. It's like in 80s cars, racing cars have this, especially BMW, and I did hear Corvette have it, and Stingray, I think. But this is what it is. So it's a 4AN line. This is the bleeder. Got a T-junction here, 4AN as well. Extension hose. And I will tap in just before between the master and slave this, and route that to the engine bay. Hopefully that will work. Got this ballistic solution for the bleeding. So vacuum bleeder, vacuum pressure bleeder. So I got one more, which is hand pump, and I have this one where you connect the compressor on. So we'll see what's with that. Fingers crossed. I still need to be trimming the hose on the gas pedal because I think it's too long and it's making too many turns and stuff. And it's at the angle on that nozzle, so I will trim it so it goes straight on, doesn't kink. So I need to eliminate as much air going back in the system as I can. So let's do that. Right, so our contraption is ready. I have injection light with external bleeder, and my slab is out. Unfortunately, I can't put in that Brembo in. This is totally different, even it's supposed to be the same. And here we have our external bottle, so we can top up this thing. Yeah. And I will get something so I don't get all over brake fluid all over me. Anyway, I will put that slave back in and we'll run the external bleeder into the cabin. Now, as I pump, I will open close. You know the drill. Let's do that. Alright guys, so the current setup is I got the 4AN line leading here in the cabin. It is the bleeder, extended. It is the bleeding bottle. And I will do some old school pumping, open and close the bleeder. I will let you know if it did work. So it's all figured out. The shaft is in, sub brace is in for good. Clutch is fully black. I end up leaving all that extra over there. None of the tools, even the T-shape 4AN or extra lines, did help me. I just took out the slave and now opened the reservoir, and I did push it against the tire. Watch the wheels go, and as well I have to space it out. I put two washers, two sets of washers to push the slave cylinder a little bit further back, and now it shifts. It does shift. Need to put back all the shields. Need to put this kind of block over here, which I have, so you don't lose the gear shifter. Need to put it on. Exhaust. Be out of here. Okay. I'm gonna put that small lock on the shifter. This one. I guess something like this. There you go, buddy. Get in. There we go. I ain't going nowhere now. So it's here. This one is here. Yep. I ain't going nowhere. So what do you think, guys? Should I put the exhaust on? Let's put the exhaust on. Let's put the shields on. Let's have it. Let's take a spin for a proper one. We still need to do the reverse light. I don't know if it's disconnector or disconnector. I don't know. I need to figure that one later. This or this. I don't know which one it is. But I will figure out. And obviously we have this parking jumper there, so we can start the car. But once this is braked in, I will put the Atemu, because apparently without the Atemu it should limit me to 3,500 RPMs, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. But if it is like that, then I will do first 500 miles without the Atemu, so I'm not abusing that because I know myself. And if it's not, then I will just fit the Atemu straight away. Oh, you probably have one of those from Cusco coming. I'm not sure. We'll see what will be under the Christmas tree. It was on the list, but we'll see. Okay, let's keep going. I need to hide this line behind the shield, so I'm not warming up the 4AN line for the clutch. Then everything is the rest of the stuff what I wanna do is just the interior. Is the interior to figure out. But all this, it's spot on. Look at the beauty. It is beautiful. clutch is down. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yep. And R, raketa. So yeah, we need to fabricate all this so it looks nice. But yeah, manual GS300. Let's put the exhaust back on.
Constructed date for you. What? Constructed date. Oh, I'll go get it.
Yes,
See? Take the positives.
I take the then. Get out from here.
You must be happy, yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Happy. Happy. Now you get to celebrate Christmas properly tomorrow.
Let's see if it will be unraveling on the heat shields.